Robert, good to catch up. Firstly, I want to start at the weekend. 1-0 win against Lewis. Great, tightly fought game. What did you make of it?
Yeah, it's what I expected, really. We knew Lewis were going to be a good footballing team. We played against them, obviously, second game of the season. So we knew what they were all about. It was a tight game. I thought we started really, really well, exactly how I wanted to, on the front foot, nice and intense in our press. Really showed signs of what we've been working on in training throughout the last sort of few weeks. So yeah, happy.
One of the best points, I think, to come out of the game was a clean sheet after a few weeks without one, something that must have been really pleasing for you as coaching staff.
Yeah, I think our sort of back five unit as such have really impressed this year, and it's probably the one thing that we maybe were a bit unsure of going into this season after being so successful last season and not being tested a great deal. But they've stood up and they've really showed their quality as well. So yeah, they're brilliant. Another clean sheet, and I think that's 6 in the league now for Abbey and defence. So yeah, excellent.
I want to take a look at the season as a bit of a whole so far. You stepped up in the summer as assistant manager. What's that been like for yourself personally? Yeah,
I've really enjoyed it. It was kind of a role that came naturally, I think, when the change of management happened over the summer. Abbey obviously approached me, and I took it with both hands, really. I was delighted to be asked, first of all, and really thought that, me and her together could form a good partnership and be successful, which first half of the season seems to have gone well. So yeah.
What sort of learning opportunities has that presented you with so far?
Yeah, I think with this team, you're learning all the time. You've got players that are not exposed to this level of football, so I'm learning, they're learning. But in terms of learning opportunities, I think playing against the opposition we play against week in, week out now, you have to learn and you have to adapt quickly, else you will get found out.
And obviously you find yourself coaching at this level for the first time as well. Like you said, you have to learn up quickly. Otherwise, there are challenges that present themselves. Yeah.
I mean, my background in strength and conditioning, so I've worked with the team. This is my 4th season now. Obviously, moving across into more of a football role has been a bit of a transition. But I think with the step up in standard, it really makes you step up as well. But I think we're doing well. We're doing a lot of the right things. There's always stuff you can improve on, but I think in general we're getting it right. So yeah.
Being with the team for 4 years, what have you noticed has been the biggest change from maybe day one since you walked through the door to now?
Attitudes, I think, is the biggest one. I think when I first came in, it was very much a friends team, which it still is. It's still very social. They get on well. They're all quite close and tightly knit. But I think before it was kind of something you did at a weekend. Now they're very much looking to achieve, and they dedicate, not just at training in the week, they dedicate their time outside of training to being a better footballer and helping the team, whether that's in the gym, whether that's on the training pitch, or whether that's maybe in and around the city helping with the community. So yeah.
The team obviously moved under the club's management back in the summer as well. Has that brought any notable changes in your life?
Yeah, time, to be honest. I think not just my role, but just the new challenge that we've had to take on this year. It's probably taken up more of my time outside of my day-to-day life, which I'm happy to do and I really enjoy. So I think once you enjoy what you do, I think it's easy, isn't it?
Plenty of hours spent on the coach.
Absolutely, and in hotels. Yeah. We've had a few overnight stays, a lot of hours on the coach, like you say, but that comes with the step up in standard. Yeah.
On the pitch, from you at the start of the season to now, could you have envisaged a better start to the season, sitting currently second in the table?
I don't think so. I think we knew what this group were capable of. We knew on our day we could challenge with anyone in this league, but I don't think we could have envisaged we would be this consistently successful at this level. Not that we weren't capable, it was just we had to do it to prove it to ourselves. But yeah, really happy and really excited to see what the second half of the season can bring after Christmas. Yeah.
The team, though, faced a number of challenges this year, maybe that they weren't used to in previous years, with a few defeats on the road, away at Wimbledon, Watford, the likes of that. Is it pleasing, though, to see the way that they're able to bounce back from those challenges and setbacks?
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to sit back and watch the players' reactions. Really interesting seeing our first defeat, how the players reacted on the coach on the way back. It was nice to see that, it wasn't all negative. It wasn't doom and gloom. As I said at the start of this interview, we haven't lost a lot of games over the last 3 or 4 years. So obviously we knew the defeats were probably going to come at some stage. Hopefully they were few, and they have been few. But it's nice to see that the players' reactions have been mostly positive, and they want to learn and improve, and that's all you can ask of the girls at this level.
What do the players need to do then to take this form into the second half of the season? Is it just a matter of consistency?
Yeah, I think consistency is big. I think momentum's big in football as well. I think we've really taken what we gained from last season into this season and improved upon that. And I think we can continue to do that next year. There's no doubt that we will come up against more challenges and more tough tests in the second half of the season. And teams at this level will do their homework on us, and I'm sure they'll adapt and prepare for us now, which maybe they didn't do before. So that will provide more tests for us to overcome. But this group of players have overcome every challenge that's come in front of them so far, and you can't really say that they're going to fail in the second half of the season.
What does the Christmas period look like from a training perspective for the team? Because obviously they're only a semi-professional part-time outfit still. Yeah,
so some of the girls obviously working still, so they'll still have their work shifts. So we've tried to largely keep to the same routine we have during the season. There will be a little bit of a break over that Christmas period, but we will be back to training on the first Thursday back, and we'll be looking to get the girls ready for that first test, which will be a big one away at Ipswich on the 5th. So yeah, we'll see what nick they're in when they come back. We are a small squad, but I think that we just need to prepare as we always do for every league game.
And there's no greater test than jumping straight back in against the team top of the table, Ipswich. It's going to be a great clash, first versus second.
Yeah, it will. They're a good side. We played them twice already this year, both at home. And I thought the first game in the league we were excellent. We were probably unlucky not to come away with more. And then the cup game a few weeks later was again a really tight game, and one we probably could have done a little bit better in. So we're really excited to go to Ipswich and really test ourselves against what looks like to be the top team in this league. And we'll see what we can do when we get there. Yeah.
And finally, tickets went on sale for the Sunderland match this week. It'd be great to see as many people down at Coach Road as possible to back the team to possibly make history in that FA Cup tie.
Absolutely, yeah. Our fans are fantastic. They travel not just at home but away as well. It'd be great to see a few more faces down there to support the girls. I think it'll be a really, really, really good occasion, and one we're really looking forward to. But I don't think we can look past Ipswich on the 5th yet. But yeah, the Sunderland game is on the horizon, and the girls are looking forward to it. We're looking forward to it. It'd be great to see as many fans as we can at the game.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.